Frugalman Outdoors. Today we're going to do a review on a Skeeter. A friend of mine owns this boat. He's put a lot of time and money into it. He's had it now for 5 years, so we're going to do a review, get his opinion on what he likes and what he doesn't like. In one of my other videos, you'll recognize him. It's CD Swimper.
Made a great fish bite.
There you go. All right, CD, tell me what you like about this boat and what you don't.
It's a 2019 21-footer. It's got a 250 shell on it. SHO max. It'll run 5 gallons of gas. It'll run about 73 miles an hour. But you can ask Mark. I've got every compartment full of either rods or tackle. So
we'll see that as we go through it.
Yeah, I've had it up to 68 with just me in there.
62 flat, with me on there.
Flat
I was
water.
grabbing the seat real tight.
Yeah, and it was scary late, but it's a wonderful boat. It's a dual console. It was built for tournament fishing because it's got 2 rod lockers, so your partner could use one and you could use one, and then on each side there's compartment storage, whatnot. But anyway, it's a nice boat. It hadn't given me any garbage. It's got a 112-pound 36-volt trolling motor. It's got the spot lock, and I love it. I mean, it'll hold you. It came with a 12-inch Humminbird and a 9-inch Humminbird, and I added to it, and we'll see that during the walkthrough. The front step, yeah, you should be able to see. Like, front step, it's double step, but they're small. I've got my left knee bad, so the upper step was same size as this, and every time I went to get in, I'd have to put all the pressure on the left leg to step up, or I would fall. So a buddy of mine built this. He just welded it to the top step and put this on there, and now you can buy them like that. When I bought this, I couldn't find anything like that. But anyway, that's a little redneck trick. But it's beautiful color. You look at my pickup, it kind of matches, and that's 8-foot talon. And like I said, the SHO, it's corkscrew. You just corkscrew down, it'll go 15 feet deep. You can hold in real, fairly calm water in 15 feet, because that's as far as it'll reach. If you're in soft bottom, of course, you allow yourself 2 or 3 feet for it to sink down in. But I love it, but it is big and bulky, and I'd like to have another one. Everybody knows power pole, talons. If you got one and you're in wind, you kind of spin in circles. But that trolling motor, I got spot lock, so I really don't need this, and I'm thinking about taking it off. So
now, did that come with the boat, or was it the extra?
No, an 8-foot power pole came with the boat out of the factory. And it wasn't deep enough. I mean, 8 feet of water, if you're in soft bottom, then you need to be in 5 feet of water because it'll move. So I upgraded this. If you're shooting dock, skipping dock, working one area, you and your buddy, yeah, it's a good thing. But
what about that big old motor you got on the back of there?
That's a Yamaha 4-stroke SHO 250. And it'll hoot and scoot. It'll part your hair going down the lake. It's a great motor. We've got dirt daubers, or I don't know any other name.
We call them dirt daubers in Arkansas too.
Okay. They get in the pee hole and they'll stop it up. So I put this in there, so if I'm out on the lake, I forget to take it out, the water pressure push it out. Standard prop, I think this is a 23 pitch. But anyway, it's just a factory prop Yamaha.
Okay, is this a stainless steel prop?
No, it's actually aluminum.
Aluminum? Okay.
Yeah. It came with a ladder. I will warn you, this ladder is a pincher. It'll pinch your fingers if you're not careful. And it is hard to be in the boat, stick your head on the water, get that, and lock it back in place. To me, it should be tilted out a little bit better. And I've actually thought about putting a float buoy on this on about a 2-foot string rope. So when it is deployed, I can grab that buoy floating in the water, grab it, pull it up, and it locks.
I like that idea.
It runs off of regular unleaded. I try to put ethanol free in it as much as I can. Sometimes you can't find it. But around here I can find it every once in a while. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's easier on the motor. To me, the gas mileage on this thing is great. I don't have an issue with it. Now, this is a 21 footer. At about 20 to 21 miles an hour, this thing will plane out, and it's moving. Moving up, of course, the Ultrex 112 volt thrust trolling motor, 36 volt, 112 pound thrust. It'll hold this boat, it will move this boat quite well. I got the extra long shaft just for movement. You get a short shaft, sometimes you get a little wave, it'll lift the boat and your prop comes out. I want with a little bit longer shaft so that, you know, if we get waves, it'll hold better. I don't have to keep moving it up and down. I can pretty much set it. Get on the water, you realize, okay, first 2 or 3 good waves, okay, prop's coming out. Well, you can lower it here. You can't see the, you lower it here, you loosen that up, slide it up or slide it back down, and that holds it in place. And it's great. It's got the side scan, down scan transducer in the bottom. It goes up.
That comes standard?
That comes standard.
Okay, see, he's going to show you how he gets in there. We're both in our 50s here, so it's a little tough for us to climb around. He has a nice handle here for holding on to, so he don't fall off, I won't fall off. So we'll see you on the inside. Okay, come on up.
All right. It came with standard ladder. I just had a friend put this on, and I put skateboard tape on it. He put this, and this is self-adhesive tape. It will only stick to itself. But my thing was, with a small step, I was like this, trying to get in. Well, left bad knee, now I can do this and step in and not worry about it. So, you can buy them now, like I said earlier. But I've got a 9-inch 2D Hummingbird Helix 9.
Was this an add-on or did this come standard?
That came standard, and it was 1 unit up here and a 12-inch at the console. But I bought another 12-inch, put it up here. It's got side scan, down scan, 2D.
I noticed there's a foot control here for your trolling motor. I thought you had a remote.
Yes, foot control. You can hit that anchor, and it'll spot lock it. It'll keep you within the same spot 3 to 5 feet away. You got north up, which you just hit that, and the trolling motor will run constantly, and you just steer it back and forth. And the switch on and off, and it shows you neutral, anchor, and like you said, I also got a remote. And I guess we can get into the storage compartment.
All right, there is a lot of storage in this boat.
Yeah.
Also, if you take a good look, the deck up here is huge.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of room all the way around this deck.
Yeah, it's a good 6 foot. And rod strap on both sides. I love these things. They don't flop in the wind, they retract. All the new boats got them. And they're fairly reasonable off of Bass Pro. So,
Okay.
this is made for a tournament boat. This is a rod locker. It'll go 9 feet in. And that's a 9 feet rod locker. But you can see I've got the bottom well full. I got both sides full of stuff. But I do have my boxes marked, and I've been fishing enough. I know what each box is.
I think this is more like a floating tackle shop.
Okay. You can get, I know you can get a 9 foot rod in here. I know that for a fact. And it's got tubes in here.
Okay, the tubes that he's talking about are right in here, and they travel all the way up next to the foot control. Oh, is that as far as it goes?
Yep.
I bet it would go farther than that, because it looks like it goes up next to the
Okay.
foot control.
Well, like I said, I know a 9 foot rod.
Yeah.
So, I love it. I just need to be better organized. But it was made for tournament team. Captain's here. Co-captain or partner here. You break in, get what rods you want. This also is a rod locker, and that's where I keep some of my rods.
It also has a port hold at the very front there, where all the rods go up inside underneath that foot there,
And
and it comes all the way back here.
this is an 8 foot. I've got an 8 foot cranking rod, and I know it will fit in here.
Looks like he has about 10 to 12 rods in there, and there's still room for more if he decided
Yeah.
to put more in there.
Yep.
Normally keeps around 8 or 10 rods on each side on top of the deck also.
Never know what you're going to need when you're out there. Day box. Love these things. They're packed full of stuff. I just keep, small things in there. Glue and stuff. But you can tell that's pretty packed. Still shuts good. Loving things.
There's another one in front of the other side. Oh, I forgot about those up here too.
And then you got storage here.
More storage there.
It goes up to about 6 inches here. 5 years using these, still hasn't broke on me.
All the latches are in great shape. They turn with ease. They also have locks on them.
Yes.
Each one has its own little lock, so if you're in an area where you need to lock all your boxes, you can go around with a key and lock all your boxes.
But please keep in mind, if somebody wants it, they'll more than likely get it.
Locks are only to keep honest people honest.
Yeah. Day box in front of the main console. Again, unorganized, small stuff. And these things come out.
Stackable, nice. More room
And,
underneath.
Yeah. So, it all winds up in this large box, but, if you need it, you need it.
What's that little hole there for?
That is more likely an air hole, because this has got a dry dock system
Oh, for breathing.
for breathing.
Okay, cool.
It sucks air from under the console and blows it in each of these boxes.
To help keep the moisture down?
Help keep the moisture.
That's cool. There's dual consoles.
Dual console. I bought dual console because of my wife. She didn't like running in the water when it was cold, or actually when it was raining. So I went ahead and bought the dual console. If you don't need this console, I would say don't get it. But it is nice for the passenger.
I liked it. When we took a ride on this thing and we were doing 62 mile an hour, it was nice having that second console.
Yeah, because it was cold that day. It was
Yes, it was. It was in February. Yes, it was.
But this has a club box in it. Club box. I want to say the proper word.
Oh crap handle.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. And I've got a remote. There's the remote.
Okay, remote for
The trolling motor.
Oh, okay.
And
does that take batteries or is it self-rechargeable?
Yeah, it's rechargeable.
Okay.
And that's what that cord's for.
Okay.
And I love it. Got another handle under the seat that pulls out so you can hold your butt in the seat. It's got the rod rack with another strap back behind.
Okay, so the butt of the rods go down in there, and then you put it up here, and that strap holds the top in place.
Still in good shape.
Hello, Crockett.
And that's my mountain fish, Crockett. He's my buddy.
Fuel tank. Notice the fuel tank is on the side of the boat. You don't have to open up a compartment to add fuel. It's right here. Easy to access. You can pull up to your dock where that has fuel or in your local gas station. Pop that cap off and pump it in. You don't have to worry about getting fuel all over your deck or inside the boat on the bottom. That pipes it straight down inside to where the tank goes.
And what's nice, it's on the driver's side of my pickup, which is where my fuel tank's at. So I can pull up, fill the pickup up, pull up, fill the boat up.
That's great.
I love the seats. They're comfortable. The middle is a cushion, a removable cushion, and then inside you got a cooler. And my favorite part is sitting right here. Dual 12-inch helix, down scan, side scan, standard sonar.
Is that standard with the boat or is that an addition?
No, this one and the 9-inch helix came with the boat. And I turned around and invested in 2 more helix Gen 4s. This is a Gen 2. This one and the one on the bow is a Gen 4. Every once in a while, you got to get this thing up about 50 miles an hour, set your butt against the back seat, and let some air go through your hair, and cool yourself off.
And that brings up one of his favorite add-on features, which is down here.
Oh, that's me.
The hot foot.
Hot foot. It's a gas pedal, and I love it. But you got general control. They're the basics. You got your tack, you got your level. Oh, I got the power turned off. But this is your trim. Over here you got your voltage, your fuel, and your water pressure on your motor. They need, my opinion, somewhere, here somewhere, is put an hour meter. Because I spent $200 to get an hour meter put on my motor so I would know when to do maintenance. And sorry to say, this thing only got 100 hours or 110 hours at the max. But I can lift the cowling, check it out. This thing has a tilt, but you see what happened.
It hit your monitors.
Hit your monitor. But you can put that thing all the way down. You still can brace yourself, but it worked. I would like to see maybe a 2-inch telescopic, so you could, do that and still have a little room.
Have trouble getting your knuckles in there sometimes. So all your controls are nice and comfortable, right, easy to reach from the helm.
And understandable. You know what they are.
Yes.
And of course this is the happy stick, I call it. Back deck, again, pretty good size. You put a bicycle seat or a regular seat. It's got 2 good storages, a life jacket, throw, fire extinguisher right here. Again, over here, another box, dual live well. These things has got 1/2 inch, got a divider, got 1/2 inch holes. So It's got aerators, it's got lights, like I showed you on the console, auto fill, air. You turn the bubblers on. Even catch and release. The only time we ever keep anything is if we hang a couple of good crappies, but we're usually bass fishing. And of course, the very last one, and he'll have to come around on my left if he doesn't fall out of the boat. You'll have to come down here. This is my main shutoff. It did not come with it. I had Bass Pro install it. You turn
Is that a power shut off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm on the wrong side. You heard the beep.
Yep.
That means something's got power. So this is your cranking battery, which is the blue top. Your live weld and everything will run, but if you run down your trolling motor batteries, it will not touch your cranking battery. That's where I made the mistake, is I had this thing turned down there when me and Mock went out, and I ran down all 4 batteries. Bilge pumps, like I said, automatic bilge. You go down the lake, you hit a wave or it's raining on it, it automatically builds it out. A little red cap.
Precision.
Yeah, this is a Precision 4 battery charger.
4 battery charger. You could charge your batteries individually. That's what he was just talking about, that switch there.
And
okay. Well, thanks, CD, for giving us a walk around on your wonderful boat here.
yes, sir.
One big question is, do you think you would do it again? Would you invest this money on this boat again?
Yes.
You would?
Yes,
Okay.
I would.
So I personally would not spend that much money on a boat. I don't spend that much time on the water, but you do. This is one of your loves, and
Oh, yeah.
this is a beautiful boat.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and
Made a great fish bite.
may the great fish bite. Take care.